All right, Pat, here we go on the pole. The 08 is Barry Hicks starting outside of row number 1 in the second starting position. The 88 car is Cody
This
Wall.
video production is brought to you by Pack and Away Mobile Storage. We bring the storage unit to your door, pack it at your place, and store it at ours. Pack and Away Storage is a division of Highway Number 1 Self-Storage. We are proud supporters of the number 2 NLSA Sprint Car and number 20X Modified.
And 2 they go. Looks like the 88 of Cody Wall from the second starting position has the early lead here in this street stock heat number 1. The 08 Barry Hicks dropping to the second spot. Andy Martin's getting a little sideways at the top of turn 3, but he gathers it up. Obviously a little greasy over there just yet. Sean Tunis trying to come through the pack in the 39. He started 5th, and that's where he is on the racetrack right now. So your leader, Cody Wall, by a few car lengths, followed by Barry Hicks. Then it's the Sun Valley RV 55 of Andy Martins, followed by the 2 Rent. That's Derek Pollock at the controls. 80B, Bill Maruka gets sideways on the front chute. He started in the 6th spot and is there exactly right now. While Derek Pollock driving the Montana's 2 Rent here tonight. He generally rents that car, so I don't know if he didn't have a renter or if he's just experimenting with the car a little bit, but Derek Pollock, who races in the Super Truck class in his own rental car, the MacDon Montana's Cookhouse 2 Rent. Cody Wall continues to do a good job. It looks like Andy Martin's making a race now for the second spot, and he pulls up on the back bumper of the 08 of Barry Hicks. Right now it's the Copper Kettle number 88 of Cody Wall. He has been dominant since the beginning, starting outside of row 1. And here comes Andy Martins coming out of turn number 2 on the back straightaway now, trying to get inside the 08 of Barry Hicks. But while Martins gets a good drive off 2, Hicks actually gets a good drive off the middle of that straightaway and pulls away again. So Hicks remains in the second spot. John Tunis now rolls into the 4th spot and up on the back of the 55 of Andy Martins. Tunis started 5th, but is now close to the 3rd spot. Going through lap traffic now out of turn 3 and 4. Your leader, Cody Wall, with 3 to go. Ooh, Sean Tunis and the 55 almost get together in the middle of the front straightaway. Sean Tunis trying desperately to get by the 55. What a great race now for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The 08, the 55, and the Grand Prix Amusements. Corners quickly 39 of Sean Tunis. You could put a blanket over those 3 cars in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. White flag for your leader, the 88 of Cody Wall. Once again, Andy Martin's taking a run at the 08 of Barry Hicks, but unable to pass out of turn 2. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th now catching the leader somewhat. As your leader slides out of turn number 4. That is the 88, and he's your winner, Cody Wall. 2nd spot, the 08 Barry Hicks. 3rd unofficially, the 55, followed by the 39 of Sean Tunis. Great racing there for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spot. But at the checkered flag, the guy that started outside of row number 1 in the 2nd starting position, Cody Wall, was the first guy to the flag. Pat, on to street stock heat number 2 for Piston Ring. The parts you want, the service you deserve.
Piston Ring established in Winnipeg in 1953 with locations throughout Manitoba. They're proud to be tonight's race sponsor. Now, we've got to mention to the race fans that tonight is the Wazota Amsoil Race of Champions qualifiers for all of our Wazota classes. So how it goes tonight is it's a redraw. So the drivers drew on their way in the back gate. They will redraw if they make a draw spot for the feature. So if there's 2 heats in the class, the top 4 spots will redraw. And of course, if you finish anywhere in the top 4 in your heat, you can draw anywhere from 1st to 8th in the feature. If you're a winner and win one of the features here tonight, you run the AMSOIL Race of Champions at the Wazota 100 in Huron, South Dakota. And it's free to enter. That is not the actual 100, but it is the Race of Champions. And each Wazota track has a Race of Champions qualifying race. And tonight, your Race of Champions race brought to you by Piston Ring. Here's heat number 2. 2T on the pole. It's Pete Dominic. To his outside, it's James Wall in the Janssen GM 24. Rob Campbell inside row 2 in the 31. Out to his outside, the 007 is James Slobodian. Row 3 has the 11 junior of Shane Holden inside and the 7L of Sean Penner outside. On the back, the 4 rent is Dean Smith. If you're not sure what those 4 rent, 3, 4 rent, and 2 rent are all about, those cars are actually, just as they sound, for rent. You can get down and visit with the guy that owns those cars later on tonight. All you need to do is show up with your money, and they provide everything else. It's a great race experience and a great gift if you're thinking of the race fan in your family. Shane Holden on the move. He started in the 5th starting spot, and in just under a lap, he is currently 2nd. The leader off the outside of the front row is James Wall, and he has a good 6 or 8 car length lead on Shane Holden, but Holden coming off the 5th starting spot, looking good early, running in the 2nd position. Leader out front, the 24, James Wall, in the Janssen GM entry in turn 3, but the Shadow Repair and Fleet Maintenance number 11 of Shane Holden is closing in as they come to 6 to go. We have 2 laps complete, 6 remain, and that gives Shane Holden a lot of time to catch up to the leader, James Wall. Good race for 3rd place as well. The 7L, that's a rookie, Sean Penner. He goes down to 4th. Oh, no, he didn't. How about that? The 2T of Pete Dominic, who started 1st. He's trying to put that 7 car to 4th spot, but it's not working just yet. Pete Dominic is 3rd. Uh-oh, James Wall, your leader, loses the handle on it in turn 2. We have a new leader, Shane Holden, in the 11 junior, inherits the lead after starting 5th. He will come by, this time in the number 1 spot. A great race for Shane Holden, and the 24 of James Wall. He'll be kicking, that sound you hear is him kicking himself in the butt. Top 4 cars draw. This is your Wazota AMSOIL Race of Champion qualifying heat as we head to the features. Leader way out, half a straightaway on 2nd place, Shane Holden. In the Shooters Billiards, Shadow Repair and Fleet Maintenance number 11 junior takes the white flag, indicating that he is on his final lap. James Wall is 2nd. They put the 4 rent card down a lap. Pete Dominic is 3rd in the 2T. Right now the 4th draw spot occupied by the rookie, Sean Penner, in the 7L. Here he comes out of turn 4. He started 5th, and he's your winner. How about a hand for him, everybody? Shane Holden grabs the number 1 spot from a 5th place starting position. James Wall grabs 2nd. 3rd place is just coming out of turn 3 now. That is Pete Dominic in the 2T. And the 4th and final draw spot will go to the rookie, Sean Penner. Well, as we move to Lightning Sprint Heat number 1, I want to remind you that Piston Ring has 26 locations around Manitoba. Piston Ring, a locally owned and operated company in Manitoba since 1953.
Well, I've been to a lot of their locations, Pat, but I didn't know they had a full 26. That's unreal.